Hi everyone. So this is lesson 6 of our tutorial series. So in this lesson we are going to be talking about database relationships. We're gonna discuss one-to-many relationship and many-to-many relationship, right? So let's go. Let's get started. So we will start with one-to-many. I made an example with album and songs, right? So we know that one album can have many songs, can relate to many songs, right? So I made an example with Kendrick Lamar's album, which is called Damn. So we know this is the name of the album, and this is a table, right? So we might having a table of albums and a table of songs, right? And then this one, so this is under the table albums. So and then we know that this album relates to Pride, song Pride, Last, Damn, right? So one album relates to many songs. That's why we call it one-to-many. So this is the parent and these are the child. I don't know, these are the children. Okay, we might think of it like that, right? So this is the parent and it has the children's. So the children, sorry, not children's. And then we also have I made another example also which relates to our project. So we have customer name, which is John. So we know that John might have multiple orders. So we see that John relates to multiple orders. Again, this is what we call one-to-many, right? We know that each order is unique, but it cannot reverse, right? So that we cannot say one order ID might have multiple customers. That is not possible. So it goes in one direction. And then we also have what we call many-to-many. So many, it's album, and then two, and then we have genre, right? So we know that so we have this album which is called Rain. We have another one which is called Alter Temper, and lastly we have an album which is called Cold Summer. So we also have genres, right? Hip hop, pop, and gospel. We know that one genre can relate to multiple albums, and also one album might relate to multiple genres. So as you can see, this is what we call many-to-many relationship, right? And I also made another example. So we have a product and we have tags here. So we have bomber jackets, we have Gymshark, we have vest. So these are let's assume these are the products that we are selling, in our business. We know that one product, as we can see, that one product can relate to many tags, to more than one tag, and also one tag can relate to more than one product. This is also called many-to-many relationship, right? So you will see as we let's do it practically. So right down here we know that order, each customer, a customer might make an order, might order a product, right? So that order that they made goes with what? With it has a relationship with customer. It has a one-to-many relationship. So like it's one which is order, to many to customer, right? One customer might order multiple, might make multiple orders. And also for product, right? So we know that an order goes with the product also. So one order, so that is linked to the customer, right? So the customer will make an order, that order goes with that product, right? So the combination of customer and product, they have a one-to-many one-to-many relationship with order alone, right? So we might go here and then we might say customer, right? So how do we link them? How do we link them? This is how we link them. So we're gonna say models from this module. We're gonna select this one, foreign key, and then we're gonna describe. You remember, one-to-many, we have a parent, and then we have the child, right? So what is the parent in this case? The parent is customer. And then we go ahead, we say now is equals to true. Remember, we do this so that we will be able to migrate our database. Yeah, I think that's all that we need to do. And then we're gonna also do the same for product, right? We're gonna say product, because this product and this customer, they share one, they are linked to the same order ID, right? So we're gonna say foreign key, and what is the parent in this case? It's product. And then we're gonna say null is true, right? And then we go to the case of many-to-many relationship. We remember in our case right here, so this one is for albums. In our case right here, we were using tags. So it's a product and tag, right? It's a relationship between a product and tag which forms many-to-many relationship. So we will form another class here which is called tag. Sorry, I'll come here, class, I'm gonna name it tag, and then for models.model, go down, and then we'll name our tag here. So we will form a table. So we form a table of tag which has only one column, which is named tag. And then what we're gonna do next, so it's gonna be a character field, because it's gonna be the name of that tag. Let me just fix this here. So this is gonna be our tag, which is linked to what? To our product. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna say tag is equals to, we're gonna say models dot. So the relationship between a tag and a product is what? Is many-to-many. One product can have many tags, one tag can have many products. So we're gonna say it's a many-to-many field. What's going on? Okay. And then we're gonna mention the parent. Now we're gonna mention it links to which table, which is tag, right? as you can see, we're having this and something like an error here. So what are we supposed to do? You see, tag, we are referencing this table here, but then Python executes code from top to bottom. So what now we have to do, we have to put this one at the top so that it's loaded. Python is able to recognize it when we reference it in the product table. So as you can see now here, there is the right underline is disappeared, right? So that's all we have to do. So let's try to since we have made changes into models.py, we have to come here to the terminal and first, so I have to cd, make sure that you are inside your project file, right, which is CRM in this case, this file which has these files here, this folder which has these files here. So we're gonna say cd CRM, we get into that file. First we make migrations. So it seems like there is a problem here. So I have to mention here, so here I have to say on delete, it's going to say models dot set now. So what we are basically saying, we're saying that if it happens that we delete the table for customer, we are not gonna delete the table for the child, right? We're not gonna delete the table for order, right? So, and also I have to do for the other one, which is product. You see, so if I said, for example, cascade, so if I delete product, if I delete the table for product, is gonna delete everything, is gonna delete every row that goes with that product, right? But then in this case, we're just saying that it should set to now, right? So let's try to make migrations. So we have made migrations successfully. Then let's try to migrate. Before you migrate, the first thing you need to do is to make migrations. So successfully made migrations. So now we're gonna run the server, then go to the browser, go to the admin panel. So the password I saved in the last, so the password was saved here, I think. So let's go look for the password. So this was our password. Make sure that you save the password in a place, in a safe place, right? Because it's not gonna allow you to log in to your database. So as you can see, I think we also have to go here. You have to go, since we put a table for tag. Another thing we need to do, you have to go to admin and put a tag here so that it appears on our admin panel. So we have tag, and then we refresh. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. I forgot to import tag. Make sure that you first import that. So I'm gonna refresh. There it is. We have tag. So let's add a customer. let's say customer name is let me say it's Freddy, and numbers, you can put a random number there and put a random email address. You see, so it's not showing us the customer name. So how do we make it to appear, to show us the customer name? We go to models, and then we go to the customer right here, and then we mention this gonna be def. We call this data stream. Then we're gonna say self dot. So we're gonna say self dot name. Oh, so it's a function we have to return, right? And then we go back to our browser. You see, now it's displaying the name. So I think we are supposed to do that for each table, right? I'm gonna do for the order table, but then we don't have name of the order, so here we can just leave it like that. You can put it here, product. Yes, its name also. We can also put it here. We're gonna say tag. So as you saw, we added the customer. So let's go back. I'm just gonna add one. You can click home and then add an order. So these are the orders. Actually, let's add product. Now I think we have to first add the tags. Add a tag. So in this slide, many to many, we had summer. We had like summer. We also had summer, we had winter. So we have summer, winter, and style. Let me add another tag. I'm gonna say winter, and then finally I add style, and then I save. So as you can see, when we create a product, you can come here. So we know that product, it's a many product and tag, they have a many to many relationship, right? So we can select two tags for one product, and then the name, you can call it barbecue grill, and then the price, you can say it's 100. Category, description, oops, sorry for that, we can say home. Let me save. What do you mean it's not available? Category, let me save and see. I think we have a problem in our models.py. So the mistake is right here. I should have mentioned here that this is a character field, it's not a float field, right? So let's go ahead and select the choice, and then let's save. So as you can see, it successfully saved it. Right, if we click here in barbecue grill, as we can see, we have one product with two different tags. Right, this is what we call a many-to-many relationship. Right, oops. So let me go click home, go to customer, it's ready. Right, then let's go to orders. So there are 0 orders. If we add an order, one order can have one. Okay, let's write the status. We can say it's delivered. So as you can see, one order can have only one customer, right? And then one product can have, like one order can have only one product, but then we can create another product, and no, we can, the same product, we can make another order based on this same. We can repeat the product, we can repeat a customer, right, on a different order, but then we cannot repeat an order to different customers. That's why we call it, it's a one-to-many relationship, right? Yes, I think that's where our lesson ends. I hope you guys, you really understand it. If you're having questions or need some clarity, you can write something on the comment section below. Thank you. See you on the next video, on the next lesson.